Alright, we're back. Take the pizza. Take the pizza, December 20th, 2017. Let's shut that off so you can hear me. I don't know if you could hear me good on the camera. I know you could hear me good on the microphone. I got a nice Samsung microphone over here. And I don't know, the camera microphone, I don't know how great it is, but I'll just lower it. What am I talking about? Anyway, here we are. Take the pizza, and everybody's been making money if you're taking those picks. 5-0 last week. I know one person commented on the video that the Tampa Bay Lightning won last week, and that was one of the picks. And then the football picks went 4-0. So 5-0 last week, 100%. It's a lot better than last week's 50%. But that's what it comes out to. 100%. I shoot for 100%. You can't get any higher than 100% when it comes to sports betting. But I know a lot of people are tuning in looking for the sports picks, so I'm not going to, like I said, I could put them at the end and then everybody fast forwards. They fast forward to the end of the video so that they could, see what the picks are and get out. So I'm going to give out the picks like I usually do. Give out the picks in the beginning. I know some people actually watch the whole video, so I know you're going to tune in anyway. But this is what we got here. Take the pizza picks for NFL Week 16, along with some NHL picks. I'm gonna do more NHL picks now because I'm on fire in the NHL right now. Actually, I'm on fire wherever I pretty much bet, except for I don't do NBA. I'm horrible at that. A friend of mine is a big-time NBA sports bettor, and he's like, I could give you some picks out of it. I want to give out the picks that I come up with. I mean, I know a bunch of people that are professionals. I could just say, hey, give me a pick for the video or for this week, whatever. But all right, so here we go. You ready? Get your pens, get your pencils, get your markers, and if you're in the Bronx, grab a spray can and write it right next to the wall, next to Cope 2, or your Cess, Per, all the the top graffiti writers over there. Riss just opened up a gallery if you follow. Anyway, so we got the Steelers over the Texans, the Panthers over the Buccaneers, and the Vikings over the Colts. And that's for the NFL. For hockey, you're going to have to pay attention for the hockey here. Wednesday, I have, which is today, I'm going to upload this before the game starts. So, St. Louis Blues over the Calgary Flames. Tomorrow, I'm going with Nashville over the Carolina Hurricanes. And then Friday, I am taking the Washington Capitals over the Arizona Coyotes, who used to be called the Phoenix Coyotes, if you're not really up to date on the picks over here. And I'm still waiting for my Pepsi Aquafina sponsor. And I'm going to drink off camera. It's right on the microphone. So if I get too close to the microphone, the bass in the voice starts to distort. So that's why I'm about a foot. I'm about a foot away from the microphone. But the camera microphone is not as good as the Samsung. I gotta get a better camera for that. And this is like, I'm in the Stigs studio, which is really my house. I have an office. It's a 3-bedroom house. I use one as an office, but I call it a studio. I'm lying when I say it's the Stigs studio. But that's just the way it is. You gotta make it sound professional. I'm in the Stigs studio. This is like the worst studio you could ever have for this. It's not even a professional. I ain't getting paid for this. Maybe if Pepsi sponsors, I might have to switch to RC. RC Cola is pretty good. Pepsi never gets back to me. Well, I haven't really contacted them either. I'm sure somebody from Pepsi, I'm from New York. That's where the headquarters are. They'd be like, hey, let's sponsor this guy. He keeps, calling out what's going on with a sponsorship. But I don't know if that's how you get a sponsorship. But I think I should actually contact them if I really want to sponsor. What are we going to talk about? Just sponsoring? I've been looking at my comments. I got my YouTube video screen up, and a lot of people are commenting. I'm replying to anybody that comments. So if you like these videos, subscribe and then I think if you get like 1,000 people that subscribe to your channel, then you could do live and interact and all that. And so I'm pretty close to that right now. I have 75 subscribers. So a couple 100,000 more, I'll be doing pretty good. But so people are watching the video and they're actually doing some comments. One person's like, "You got to make your videos longer." But I check out the analytics, and the funny thing about that's stats. That's like a college word for stats. And 99% of the people that watch this video, this is episode 5 now. So 99% are male. 1% is female. So that's why today I decided, let me go get a purple shirt. I like to even it out a little bit. Go with, maybe 93% male and 7% female. Kind of even it out a little bit. Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. Where's 50 Cent? Yeah, 50 Cent over there, the corner guy. Yeah, you're on the ball, right? Fumble. He fumbled. He doesn't have 50 Cent cue. Yeah, I know, we never really do music in the middle. But yeah, the corner guy made some money last week. He's going to buy a new Corvette ZR1. Hopefully we go. What do I get? I'm going to give out more picks at the end of the video, by the way. So if you're already tuned in, see the other people that got the picks and already were like, all right, got the picks, let's go, put them in. No. See? Getting smart here. I know everybody is watching the video. About 30% of you watch the whole video, and then the other people just get the picks, see what I'm talking about, and then they bail. But I got the Christmas miracle picks coming up. At the end of the video, I'm going to give out the Christmas Eve Take the Pizza Pick Miracle. I'm giving out 2 picks that are long shots. But if they come in, it's going to be a good Christmas for everybody. Some of you, depending on how much money you put down, are going to be able to quit your job. That's how big these picks are going to be. I'm not saying they're going to win. If they do win, it's going to be a good payday. I'm going to get paid big time. So I just got back from the sports book. You see, I went to the buffet with Mariachi, Johnny Vegas. Then we went and hit the sports book. Mariachi went and played some machines. She won some money. She almost got a royal flush. So that would have been a bigger Christmas miracle. Almost got one card shy of a royal flush. She's playing video poker because I could have just threw the card on the table and be like, hey, that's the card. I don't know if that ever works. So don't try that here in Vegas. But so that's what you're gonna get. I'm gonna give out the Christmas miracle Take the Pizza picks. So everybody that bailed out after I gave those picks, you just missed out on some 2 other ones that are gonna pay huge, like Donald Trump. Huge, whatever he said. But anyway, so that's what's going on, and the reason why 99% of the people that watched Take the Pizza is because most of the stuff I talk about is sports, but it's a talk show. I was talking about how to deal with bullies last week. A friend of mine from way back, Jason, is talking about people bullying. He says his video made him crack up because we used to. He's a professional fighter, and he started young, beating the shit out of people. So I don't know. I box a little bit. I haven't even been to the gym. I haven't been to the gym since before Thanksgiving because between Thanksgiving and like a week after New Year's, you have a lot of people get sick. They're always they're indoors because it's winter, and then they get the flu and all this. So I don't do the flu shot. I'm against the flu shot. And what's that noise? I thought I was getting some feedback. But anyway, so I don't go to the gym because everybody's sick, and then they go to the gym and they grab the dumbbells, they grab the barbells, they grab the weight bench, they go on the ab machine, and everybody gets sick. So I don't want to get sick. So I avoid the gym. You know, you don't want to work out all year. So I avoid the gym from Thanksgiving to the first week of October. You know, so I skip about 9 months, and then from October to about a week before Thanksgiving, I go back to the gym, and that's a good workout right there. You know, you work out maybe twice a week, about 8 times a year, and that's how I'm able to stay out of shape and eat a lot of pizza, because that's the key. You gotta. I only work out so I could continue to eat pizza. Just to take the pizza. There should be pizza involved. I should order a pizza. But I got a company Christmas party I got to go to. That's that's the thing. A lot of companies have company Christmas parties, and I've been to a lot of those, and I see a lot of crazy things go on. And the next day, somebody always gets fired unless the party's on Saturday and they have Sunday off. Then Monday, somebody ends up getting fired. So here's some tips for you if you go to a company Christmas party. Tip number one: if you're an alcoholic and nobody in the company knows you're an alcoholic, don't get drunk. If you go out every Friday, Saturday night, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because if you're an alcoholic, you're probably going to drink every night. If you drink normally, eight beers, if we go to a company Christmas party, you should only have one or two. Two is the max. One is fine. If you don't drink any, they're going to think you're weird. But, then again, if you're an alcoholic, if there's alcohol, you're going to drink, like you're a fish in the sea. But that's the key. You don't want to lose your job, so, don't act like an idiot. So don't go and get drunk. Then you get, for the females, so there's only 1% of you listening to this. So here's the tip for that: don't be a slut, because there's 2 times when you find out if you don't hang out with any of the female co-workers outside of work, when they come to the Christmas party, they find out who are the sluts. They dress a little sluttier, and then they do some slutty things. And another day throughout the year is if they have a Halloween contest. People dress up for Halloween and they have a little contest at work. Then you also see who the sluts are at work with Halloween. But what's everything going on now with the sexual harassment and the sexual assaults going on? If you go to a company Christmas party and you don't have a date, stay away from the girls. That's just most of your sexual harassment charges, according to the 5 people I know that run human resources in companies. It's Christmas parties is where most people will get fired. Things that happen at a Christmas party. But it's not at work. It doesn't count if you're not on the clock. It's still a company Christmas party. See, that's the key word, is company. Company Christmas party. Basically, you're at work, even though you're not at work. See, it's a psychological thing. You're like, hey, we're at this big banquet hall with all the people from work, but we're not at work. I didn't clock in so I could do whatever. I'm going to act like an idiot. Don't act like an idiot at a company Christmas party. My problem is I'm not going to be drinking a lot. I always say a lot of crazy things, so the less I say, the better off I'll be. So I'm going to be eating a lot and talking less than I normally do. So I got to get this video uploaded, and I got to get ready for the party. I wore a purple shirt, so I figured maybe 1% of the female people scrolling through YouTube might click on the video. So how you like the purple shirt? So comment if you don't like my videos. If you do like my videos, if you got any suggestions, you got any questions, I'm going to answer that stuff right on there. And that's today's tip. Last week was how to deal with bullies. This week is how to not act like a fool and lose your job at a company Christmas party, because it happens all the time. I've seen fights break out. Here's another tip. I'm going to give an extra tip right now. If you don't like somebody you work with, do not sit next to that person. Do not even talk to that person, especially if you got a lot of alcohol inside you and you can't hold it. Because that's when you're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to knock this motherfucker out right now. That's the problem. If you don't like someone at work and they're at the company Christmas party, don't even talk to the person. Don't. You probably don't talk to the person at work anyway. Don't talk to the person at the Christmas party. And that's the problem. A lot of problems is because of alcohol. There's a lot of alcohol at these Christmas parties. A lot of places have open bars. But the one I'm going to right now is, you can't bring any dates or anything. It's basically, it's a dinner. It's not really a luncheon. It's at a restaurant. There's going to be other people around there. And so that's the good thing about the one I'm going to. But the ones that do a banquet hall and it's just strictly company people, you bring your girlfriend, you bring your wife, you bring your guma, whatever you're going to do. But that's the good thing about this one. It's at a regular restaurant with other people, with other tables around. And there's going to be like 50 or 60 people or something like that. But that's my key. I need to keep quiet and keep eating. And I'll be fine. That's the way it is. And if it's not fine, maybe I'll continue doing this stuff and make some money once Pepsi figures out how they're going to sponsor me. Or RC. I'll switch to RC. I mean, I drink RC a lot too, along with Pepsi. But, this is the main thing I drink is, the Aquafina. Took the label off. I already told you that part, probably. But let's go to the Christmas Miracle. Here we go. We're going to do the Christmas Miracle picks right now. I'm going to take the headphones off for this. But we're going to do the Christmas Miracle. If this comes out, it's a 2-team parlay. And if this comes out, it pays big money. It's got like a 30-40% chance that it comes out. But if it comes out, I'm going to have big time money. I might buy a Bentley or a Rolls Royce, like a Hot Wheels car. I'm not going to get the actual thing because I won't be able to afford the license plates. So that's the problem here in this state. You got to pay. They take the value of your car. That determines on what you pay for your license plates. So if you have a $300,000 car, your license plates in this state are going to be about $250,000. So that's how they make the money with that stuff. But the Christmas Miracle, I got the Christmas Miracle right up here. I'm going to disconnect myself from all this. And here it is. The Christmas Miracle. Christmas Take the Pizza Miracle. We got the Dolphins at plus 400 and the Falcons at plus 210 equals the Pizza Moneyline Miracle. These teams are getting a lot of points. The Dolphins are getting 10.5 and the Falcons are getting 5.5. They're both playing away. There's my 95 Camaro when I raced at the Super Chevy Show at Englishtown, New Jersey. But these teams are playing away. That's why they're getting big points. And if this comes in, this will be a great Christmas Miracle. It's not guaranteed, but it's a long shot. But if it comes in, I'm going to have some good money. So if you get on it, you get on it. And hopefully everybody be celebrating. Take the pizza. Be back. Here's the rest of the picks. Remember, today, St. Louis Blues over Calgary. Tomorrow, Nashville over Carolina Hurricanes. Friday, Washington Capitals over Arizona. And then Sunday, Christmas Eve, you got Steelers over the Texans, money line. Panthers over the Buccaneers, money line. Vikings over the Colts, money line. And don't forget the Christmas Eve Take the Pizza Miracle. I'm Mike Stigs, and I'm out.